Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Damron. We're playing the Crash Bandicoot N'Sane Trilogy, which brought us a compilation of Crash 1, Crash 2, and Crash 3 all in one game. We've been making our way through Crash 1, getting all the platinum relics and gems throughout the game. We're on Fumbling in the Dark. In this mission, the platinum time is 1 minute 41.59 seconds, and the gold is 1 minute 57.68. It's actually very easy to get platinum relic on this mission. We'll go ahead and show you a full platinum run, and then we'll break it down.
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Alright, so you can see we clocked in there at 1 minute 30.47 seconds, which really gives us about 11 seconds of leeway, which is a lot. So you should be able to get this platinum if you kind of follow the route that I took, and it's really just about kind of remembering where things are and where things are coming, because the platforming in this particular mission really isn't too challenging. Okay, so also obviously the Aku mats in this particular mission, they're not going to give you stacks of, you know, being able to take hits in this mission, and like, you know, just like lights out, it's going to basically just keep the light active so we can see. So right here, jumping to those side areas, as I'm going to do here, this is really how we're going to get through this mission really quickly. So you see I jump around that shield, jump around that wall, and I'm able to make it all the way up to this platform right here pretty quickly. So, you know, being able to jump to those side kind of alcoves are really how you're going to save time in this level. From then, you really just need to keep progressing. Keep an eye out on where those axes are swinging from, right? And try to be on the opposite side so you can kind of get past them as quickly as possible. So here we go, another section where we want to utilize these side alcoves. You can see that I'm doing that here, and basically I'm just being able to advance past that moving platform section without really having to wait on the platforms. So you really want to be able to learn that strategy, learn how to jump to those alcoves pretty quickly. So this is what I was meaning. See how those axes were swinging from left to the right? I went, you know, they were going to the right, so I kind of hung to the left. That way I could get past them as soon as possible. Okay, so here we go. We're going to jump past these. We're going to do some small jumps onto these small little, you know, platforms here. Again, not large jumps or you'll jump too far. And then when we get to these spiders, there's going to be a lot of spiders coming up on this level, and you can do two things. You can use the, you know, alcoves to jump to the side, or you can jump off of them to cross these gaps, and I'll show you that here coming up. So here we're going to jump on this platform. We're going to go ahead and jump to the side alcove, small jump to here, and then jump across, and boom, we're right across that. Here, small jump onto these. Again, I'm going to the right hand side to stay away from those axes. We're going to jump across this gap and progress forward. Spin into this spider here. He's going to blow up our next Aku mask, so we've got our ability to keep our light on. So those are the spiders that are going to pop down that you can jump off of in order to get across the gap. So be sure that you're not taking them out. So right here is one you can just jump off and then jump to this platform. If you accidentally spin, you'll kill the spider and you won't be able to make that jump. So it's kind of about learning which ones you're supposed to be jumping off of and which ones you're supposed to be kind of killing. So here's another one. You could theoretically have just jumped off of the spider to cross this gap. You don't need to make that more challenging than it is as in jumping to the side. I just kind of was habitually doing that. So another here, we're just going to take our time, jump over these axes. This is an area where there's 2 spiders. Again, you don't have to jump to the side. You can just jump off the spiders. It's probably a little bit easier to do that if you want to. And then we're going to do some small jumps across these gaps here. And when we get here, there's 3 spiders that we need to do jumps on in order to get across this gap and land on this platform and jump to the final portion of the level, which is going to get us to our teleporter and get us a platinum time of 1 minute 30.47 seconds. Again, that is about 11 seconds of leeway. So there are areas that you can take your time if you're having difficulty with a certain part, and you still should be able to get through it. Now the box run in this level is also pretty easy. There's only 18 boxes, 8 of which are right in the beginning of the level. We need to turn around and go backwards, and you're going to find 7 boxes kind of in those alcoves there, and then the 1 box right at the beginning of the level with the Aku Aku mask. So that's 8 of 18 right in the beginning. Now I will mention, you do need to have the key from the Jaws of Darkness in order to be able to even access this level. So if you don't have the key, you might not be able to get into this level, but you don't need anything additional. There's no bonus levels, nothing like that. So once you've unlocked it with the key, you're free to come in here and get the platinum relic and the boxes. So progressing forward, again, we're just taking our time here. We're not going to be doing any of those kind of special alcove jumps that we were doing for our relic run. For this run, you can just take your time, kind of progress through the level normally, not really rushing through any of your platform jumps. And all of the boxes, other than the ones that are behind you, those 7 that are behind us in the beginning of the level, other than that, all the other boxes are going to be directly in front of you on your path, so you can't really miss them. A lot of them are actually probably going to be broken automatically when you spin into your enemies. You saw that there when I spun into the spider. He went backwards and actually blew up the box that we were going to get. Another one here. So a lot of that happens throughout the level. It's kind of structured that these enemies will knock out the boxes so that you keep your Aku Aku mask on. And you need the mask to be able to see anyway, so you're really going to be getting these boxes kind of naturally, so to speak. So we're just progressing on here. There's another mask for us, so we're kind of jumping across these gaps, and we've made it almost to the end already. So we're moving here, we're going to cross these small little jumps here, and we're going to jump onto our triple spider jump here, and you'll see we have all 18 boxes. The clear gem will spawn right here for us to pick up, hop into that teleporter, and that's another mission off the board. Fumbling in the Dark is complete. We got the platinum relic, we got the gem, so we're on our way to that 100% completion. I really hope you guys are enjoying the breakdowns. I hope you're enjoying the videos and finding them helpful, and hopefully I'll see you in the next mission, Jaws of Darkness.